Hi everybody, this is Tom Woods for the Ron Paul Curriculum. If you're a homeschooling parent, chances are you are exhausted. You're trying to maintain your household, you're trying to keep an eye on your younger kids, you're trying to keep an eye on what your older kids are studying, you're trying to stay ahead on lesson plans all the time, you're trying to stay ahead of them in the subjects that they're studying, you're trying to deal with emotional burnout, and frankly, you're embarrassed to admit to anybody that it's hard. And you're struggling. And you may even have been tempted at one time or another to say, you know what, I just can't do this. We just may have to send them to the government schools after all. And yet, you know you can't do that either, because you know what they're going to be taught there. Well, if any of this describes you, then I'm happy to say I have good news for you. And the good news is the Ron Paul Curriculum. You can ditch what you're doing right now, start this curriculum tomorrow, and you will have vastly more free time. You will have your mental health back. We have the parent testimonials to prove it. And your students will get the education you and I would have given our right arms for. The Ron Paul Curriculum is self-taught. It's video-based. It's not just a bunch of readings. There are readings, videos, and writing assignments week after week. The curriculum makes your students into good, skilled, and quick writers. It helps them to analyze primary texts. It engages them through the medium of video in a way that reading alone can't do. It teaches them how to take notes. It teaches them how to learn. In other words, it prepares them for life, not just for college, but for life, because that's how we learn in real life. We have discussion forums, Q&A forums, where the students teach each other. It's a self-taught curriculum that has had tremendous results already, and I urge you to check out the testimonials on this page. But it's not just how we teach, it's what we teach. Your students will have a fighting chance to learn something about the principles of liberty in their formal education. You remember how you and I never heard of Frederick Bastiat when we were in school? We never heard of F.A. Hayek or Ludwig von Mises when we were in school. Well, why not? Well, because there is an agenda in the typical classroom setting. But we balance the scales here. The students will learn these important ideas because they're very important parts of a real education. Sound economics, real U.S. history, the true history of Western civilization. We teach all this stuff, and we teach it in a way that is aimed at retention. We have enough review built in every week to make sure that the students aren't just getting a whole lot of information that they'll never remember. They will remember it because of the pedagogical devices we use. I've worked closely with Ron Paul over the years, as you can see on this page, and I can tell you he is absolutely delighted to be able to commend this homeschool curriculum to you. It is the capstone of a career in liberty spanning decades. Now look at the types of courses that we have available. Here's another bragging point for the curriculum. Look at our middle school science courses. We've got 6th graders sailing through 7th and 8th grade science because they just love it. They finish early. They want to start the next course. They love it because they're learning not just equations and formulas. They're learning how to do science. They're learning how to create their own radios, build their own robots in junior high science. I sure didn't get that sort of opportunity when I was their age. Or for the older students, Western civilization is normally crammed into 1 year. We have 2 full years of Western civilization, so they can learn history. They can learn the great ideas of Western civilization. They can learn about the art of Western civilization. There's so much contained in these Western Civ courses. And then running tandem with those 2 years is 2 years of Western literature that runs exactly parallel with the 2 years of history in Western civilization, so as to reinforce what they're learning in each course. There's nothing like this anywhere. Also, they learn how to start their own small business. They learn how to write effective advertising copy, because if you can do that, you will never be without a job. That's just a fact. We teach personal finance for teens. Isn't it crazy that no one else is doing that? That's very important for them to learn money management starting right now. And we teach them how to be effective public speakers. Again, a skill everybody needs, but very few of us wind up getting. Well, I'm going to sweeten the deal here. If you click on the Join Now button, click here to join, right here on the page, ronpaulhomeschool.com, I'll send you 3 bonuses. 3 free bonuses worth about $140. You can get them only by joining through ronpaulhomeschool.com, the very page you are on right now, and clicking the Click Here to Join button. That's how you get the 3 free bonuses. And what are they? The first one is a signed copy of my New York Times best-selling book, The Politically Incorrect Guide to American History, with an endorsement by a certain Dr. Ron Paul at the top. Secondly, a 10-lesson bonus course on the foundations of liberty, suitable for junior high students and above. And then finally, a 1-year subscription to my adult enrichment site, libertyclassroom.com, worth $99. You can go to libertyclassroom.com and see for yourself. It's $99 a year. You get it free. We've got over a dozen courses there, which have been used by homeschoolers, by the way, teaching you the history and economics they didn't teach you in school. History, economics, political thought, and more, all in those courses at Liberty Classroom. You, as the parent, will enjoy those courses. Some of your older students can enjoy those courses, and you'll get those courses absolutely free when you sign up for the Ron Paul curriculum right here at ronpaulhomeschool.com. Click that Click to Join button, follow the directions, and get your free bonuses. So you can get your mental health, your household, and your life back tomorrow. Don't wait till next semester. Don't wait till next year. You need your mental health back right now. And your students need this curriculum right now. So do it today. Join the Ron Paul curriculum right here at ronpaulhomeschool.com. Claim your free bonuses and reclaim your life.